Hello and thank you for joining me on Malaysia, the new frontier of medical tourism. My name is Malik, your host. On this show, we feature the best in Malaysian medical tourism. We'll take you to some of the most renowned private hospitals in the country to learn about what they have to offer local and foreign patients. In today's program, we are going to delve into the matters of the heart. Literally speaking, we are going to go behind the scenes of a coronary artery bypass surgery at the National Heart Institute. My co-host, Tanya, takes over.
In Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur General Hospital, which performed its first open heart operation in 1982. It was the team from this hospital that later made the move to set up IJN.
The National Heart Institute or Institut Jantung Negara was part of the Kuala Lumpur General Hospital until September 1992. It was established as a separate specialist entity committed to delivering the most advanced treatments in cardiovascular and thoracic medicine for adult and pediatric patients.
IJN offers both pediatric and adult cardiac surgery, and the most commonest operation that we do in IJN Institut Jantung Negara is coronary artery bypass surgery. In adult cardiac surgery, in this region of doing mitral valve repair instead of the usual mitral valve replacement. And we are also known around this region of performing aneurysm surgery, meaning that the great artery of the biggest artery, the aorta, is dilated, either the ascending arch or descending. So we perform the complex operation. The most common treatment that we do coronary artery bypass surgery on this foreign patients, but we are beginning to see operations or being cases referred for pediatric, meaning that for kids surgery, congenital heart disease to be operated on. The complex cases are usually referred by the doctors in Indonesia, which are familiar with us and know our capability of the surgeon as well as the level of care in Institut Jantung Negara. So it is usually referred or recommended by the referring doctor, which is the cardiologist or the pediatric cardiologist, to be treated by us in IJN.
The first heart transplant in Malaysia was performed in 1998 by Tan Sri Datuk Dr. Yahya bin Awang, who also performed open heart surgery on former Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir Mohamad in 1989. Dr. Yahya was one of the pioneers behind the establishment of IJN.
The foreign patients that come to Institut Jantung Negara are mainly from Indonesia, but we do see foreign patients from our neighboring countries, from Brunei, from Vietnam, and from Burma. And we are beginning now to see patients from the Middle East.
The history of modern organ transplants began with the first successful corneal transplant in 1905. Since then, a whole array of organ transplants have been carried out, including heart, lung, liver, and kidney transplants.
We are seeing more of heart transplantation. We are performing lung transplantation and also heart and lung transplantation. So we are progressing over the last 1 or 2 years in terms of the type and the complexity of the surgery. We are increasingly making efforts to make the public aware of the need of organ donation, so that we can help these patients. These patients are basically end-stage cardiac patients who are not amenable, cannot be treated by the conventional surgery. Their only hope of survival is by heart transplantation.
On September 2, 1952, surgeons Dr. Walton Lillehei and Dr. John Lewis attempted the first open-heart surgery on a 5-year-old girl who had been born with a hole in her heart. The first heart transplant surgery was performed by South African surgeon Dr. Christian Bernard in December 1967. Dr. Bernard transplanted the heart of a 23-year-old woman who was a car accident victim. Her heart was given to a middle-aged man. Unfortunately, the recipient of the first heart transplant only survived 18 days before succumbing to pneumonia when his body was weakened by rejection-suppressing drugs.
Yes, I think what we usually recommend for patients that undergone bypass surgery is to, following discharge, which is usually about 7 days to 10 days of after surgery, patient is discharged and they are discharged back to their hotel. And usually we will recommend them to stay for at least a week in Kuala Lumpur, and then we will see them again as an outpatient in our clinic 1 week after the discharge. And once they are well, they can go back home.
At IJN, the facilities are carefully designed with the patient's needs in mind. These include 8 general wards for cardiology and cardiothoracic cases with a selection of suites from the single to the 6-bedded that are equipped with television, telephone, and suite bathrooms and a nurse call system. Each ward is equipped with an isolation room for cases that need special attention.
When they are discharged from the hospital, they are already be able to walk about. And we encourage this patient to do walking and to do ambulate, to do light walking and relaxation. So for them, usually the time that taken are usually they go for shopping center, and because the ambience is nice, is air conditioned, and they can walk at their own pace as they recuperate. So most patients that we see, once they are discharged back to the hotel, they spend quite some time with their family, either to be entertained in a restaurant or to go to a shopping center around Kuala Lumpur.
In the past, heart surgery used to cost one's entire life savings. But thankfully, over the years, getting a bypass surgery has become more affordable due to the greater number of operations being performed annually. Our guest surgeon explains this phenomena.
Our cost for cardiac surgery in IJN is very competitive. For one, is cost of cardiac surgery in Malaysia is much cheaper than our neighboring countries. That is number one. And number two, as compared to, in Institute Jantung Negara, the cost of cardiac surgery is much lower than compared to the costs in the private hospital, because we are high volume center. We perform a lot of surgeries, and hence our turnover of equipment, and we get a better deal from the from the suppliers of our medication, our instruments, our disposables, and so on.
Kuala Lumpur's Golden Triangle is where you want to be for easy access to shopping, entertainment and good food. Let's join Tanya at a 5-star hotel in the heart of the city that's renowned for its high standards of service and exceptional facilities.
Shangri-La Hotel exudes elegance and luxury while still maintaining an ambience of warmth and comfort.
lobby of Shangri-La Hotel Kuala Lumpur, another gem in Malaysia's hospitality industry. Behind me is this beautiful modernist architectural glass pillar, which sets the tone for the hotel's overall grandeur.
Whatever the kind of atmosphere, Shangri-La Hotel maintains its classical and opulent splendor down to the very last detail. The hotel's magnificently designed interior is appropriately cozy and intimate in some areas, while openly bright and inviting in others. Whatever the kind of atmosphere, Shangri-La Hotel maintains its classical and opulent splendor down to the very last detail. The hotel's most prestigious type of suite is the Royal Suite. This spectacularly lavish accommodation is mainly occupied by royalty and diplomats on a visit to the city. Grandly decorated with the finest fittings, the Royal Suite consists of a living room, dining room for 12 persons with an adjoining pantry, master bedroom, a large bathroom with jacuzzi, and a dressing area. Shangri-La Hotel is also famous for its award-winning restaurants, which serve a tantalizing variety of international cuisines. I had a chat with the chef from the Lemon Garden Cafe, which serves Asian and continental cuisine.
So Chris, where are you originally from?
I'm originally from the United States. So this is my second Shangri-La hotel I worked at. And I mean, I think working in different places really gives you an opportunity to try different things and learn a little bit about the culture. So I think, like I said earlier, here in Malaysia, there's so much different food, different ideas that are coming out. So it really gives us an opportunity to try so many different things.
So what are your specialties at the Lemon Garden?
No, I think the special thing about Lemon Garden Cafe is we have such diversity when it comes to the Malaysian style food.
Oh, okay.
We have the Chinese, we have the Malaysian, of course we have the Indian, and also we have the little bit of Western influence. So there's so much different variety to try from, to choose from.
And you like the place?
Oh, very much. I mean, the people here are great. Like I said, the food, the product is excellent. So, like I said, as you can see, we do get a chance to do so many different things.
So I guess we'll be seeing you here quite a long time.
Oh, for sure. We hope to see everybody here also.
All right. Thank you, Chris.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Unlike the typically small-sized gyms found in most other hotels, Shangri-La Hotel's fitness center is a comprehensive facility that provides jacuzzis, saunas, steam rooms, and massage treatments, as well as an expensive gym offering an extensive range of exercise equipments and fitness classes.
How do you spend your time in Kuala Lumpur? Well, there's something for everyone in this city. Avid shoppers will be thrilled by the amount of malls, while those inclined to the outdoors can opt to commune with nature in the parks around Kuala Lumpur.
I'm now at Sunway Pyramid, which offers a true mega shopping experience. This mall is a 1.7 million square feet of retail space spread over 5 floors.
This massive shopping complex seems to go on forever and ever, like an endless labyrinth of outlets and eateries.
Here you get a wide and eclectic selection of outlets, including designer boutiques, international coffee chains, as well as bargain stores.
How does one not get confused by all the choices available? You name an item and I'll bet you can find it here. Food-wise, there are the usual fast food favorites, popular cafe franchises, and a host of restaurants serving a range of international cuisines. Sunway Pyramid has many shops selling clothes, books, accessories, leather goods and luggage, personal care items, toys, gifts and souvenirs. Just about everything you can think of under the sun.
This place is so huge. I think if we have to walk around this whole mall, it'll probably take us about an hour. But if we are going to do window shopping, it'll take us 3 hours. But if you want to do actual proper shopping, I think it's going to take more than 3 days. Or I don't know, we just have to look and see.
For entertainment, this mall has a cineplex, bowling lanes, karaoke outlets, and even a skating ring. Italianese, with its unique deco of sepia-toned photographs on the walls, dark wooden furniture and checkered tablecloths, seemed like just the right choice. Wow, I sure am beat from all that walking around. It's time to grab a bite and I'm up for some pasta. This popular Italian-American eatery has a warm and cheerful environment which makes for very pleasant dining. The staff is friendly and attentive, and the food just marvelous.
So how's it taste?
I think it's simply delicious. Really good. If you're ever in Sunway Pyramid and you're shopping and you want to stop over for lunch, this would be the best place to come. What is unique about Sunway Pyramid is its design. There is no other shopping mall in Malaysia with Egyptian pharaohs watching over you.
Did you know that Shangri-La Hotel is named after a fictional paradise? described in the book Lost Horizon, written by an English author, James Hilton. In the book, which was published in 1933, Shangri-La is an idyllic settlement in the mountains of Tibet, populated by people who live for years beyond the normal lifespan, without any ailments. The term Shangri-La can be used metaphorically to describe a hidden utopia or a lifelong pursuit. For example, Shangri-La can refer to the cure that someone with an ailment devotes his whole life to finding. And that's our show for this week. Thank you so much for watching Malaysia, the New Frontier of Medical Tourism. I'm Malik, your host, wishing you goodbye and good health.